Hi, Craig from DynoTorque here with a different conversion this time.
What is that?
Well, it's not an LS or an LT.
You've been suckered again.
I've been suckered, yeah.
What do we call this one? S65?
Yeah, it's an S65.
The little pig?
Yeah, not the heavy pig.
No.
Not what I normally do. I have done them in the past. Obviously, I did Phil's E30 and we've done the E46 with the V10 in. Mainly because it's for Phil next door, so it's not what I like doing, but the guy...
You did a 1 series as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Did 1 series as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this guy wanted one done an E46 and sort of... I don't know why I ended up saying I'd do it, but anyway I did. And
Can't say no.
Yeah, here it is. So
right, let's have a look. So it's a
E46. It's a track car, so
it's quite a fancy track car as well.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, nice wheels, brakes, KWs. You know, nice cage in it.
Let's have a quick poke before you haven't done this, though, have you?
No. Or it comes to me as a track car. I'm pretty sure the S54 blew up, which is
Right out the side.
Yeah,
standard procedure. Yeah.
Funny enough, that
Yeah.
So he he basically bought another E92 complete car, running car, so he knew the engine was good, and it's a manual, not a DCT, so we didn't want to go down that whole issue with DCT.
I'd call it misery.
Yeah. So S65 manual gearbox.
Yeah.
All out of the E92 M3. I've not done one of these before, so it was a bit of a learning curve. I mean, I did a little bit of research. I don't tend to do, when I do this stuff, I don't tend to like look up a lot of stuff because I don't sort of just want to follow what people do. I want to try and look at it my own way. Because sometimes you just go, oh, that's how you have to do it, and you do it that way, and it's wrong, or it's not. You know, you can find a better way. So most people either have the engine really high and a big bonnet bulge,
which you
didn't want, or they have it low, hanging out the bottom of the car, and they also move the subframe and the rack on them.
Well, down, space to
down and all over to get round.
That never ends particularly well.
It's difficult to, particularly with a track car that it wants to steer properly. You know, in BMWs do steer well, which is why people like them. So I really wanted to try and keep as much I can where it should be, but within reason. It's a big engine. It sort of has to go where it has to go.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how well we'll show this, but with the exhaust on, it barely fits between the chassis legs, does it?
Well, with the exhaust as it is standard, it doesn't.
Right.
It basically it jams in the chassis legs. I don't know if you can see in there. Maybe if I get a torch, but what I managed to do, I didn't want to make headers because
you can't do better than BMW.
No, I mean the headers on these are very, very nice. I mean the fact you can get through all to bolt them all on, and they're very, very well made, and they run very well. So starting to try and make new headers and all that is a mission, and you know the cost involved is a lot.
It's probably days to do headers, to be fair.
Oh, days and days and days.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, one of our customers has just had a full exhaust done at one of the posh places, and it's $7.5 grand.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You know, so that's, you know, it's too much. But I've managed to basically get the engine in, standard steering position, rack is in original position.
So standard E46 M3 rack.
Standard E46 M3 rack, yeah. On what I've done with the header's all sort of tucked round. I basically moved one header instead of going round the back of the other one. I've routed it round the front instead.
We'll have a look at that from
which keeps it sort of the same length, but it fits around the column.
So what can we see from the top? You've got a lot of coolers on the front.
Yeah, so we've got E46 rad, just an aftermarket aluminium one. I think it's DO88. We've got gearbox cooler, power steering cooler, gearbox cooler. So they're all
2 gearbox coolers.
No, power engine, gearbox, power steering, and then engine. We painted the bay while it was out because it was obviously. You can see we haven't painted the bonnet yet. That'll be going to gas soon. Well, you painted the bay actually.
Depends who's looking at it.
Oh, okay. It's very good actually. No, it's good.
It looks respectable.
I mean, we did it in here.
We did it in here one night, and it looks respectable.
It looks really good. I mean, it made such difference. It was a bit groggy. Obviously, you have to move the ABS. That gets moved from like here round.
If you had a later car with the later ABS over there, though, you wouldn't have that problem, would you?
No, probably not.
Yeah, this is a, what, 2001 is it? Or
It's an early one, yeah.
Yeah, it must be
something like that. Yeah, it's an early car.
pre-September 02, I think it is.
Yeah, so that's in. Power steering's all Dern Ridgeline, header tank. So all that is sort of.
So the header tank's E46 is it?
E46 M3.
Yeah.
That's E92.
BMW sort of
E92,
generic.
yeah, I
build,
mean,
so.
you know, there's quite a few of these with different outlets. Some come straight down, some an angle. So if you ever stuck for them, like the Mini one, for instance, same but comes straight down. So you look on eBay and you see all different pictures, and you can get them in if you need to move them around.
Yeah.
So the engine bay we're going to use. We're just waiting for the Emerald now to come for it, and hopefully we'll do a plug and play loom into the original loom.
Yeah, and keep it in the
Keep it in there,
electric
'cause
boxer.
when we do these with LS's, we can still have traction control and drive by the original throttle and all that. So that should all work. We've got the CAN data and all the stuff for the throttle bodies, so throttle motors. That should all work.
I see you've had to lose the vent for the carbon filter on the back.
Yeah, it was actually it was already gone. You'd already blanked that off, so but you'd have to take it off anyway.
Yeah.
We just made another little panel. It just got like a bit of sheet over it, but that had already gone. He'd already cut some of this out for. I think it had a carbon airbox on.
Right. Okay.
We've took this ribbon here out because it hits that.
Yeah.
But the bonnet does shut as it is, so it does go down and shut. I mean, it's close.
Yeah.
Don't be wrong.
Yeah,
it's close.
Feels is also close.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a big lump of an
It
engine,
is a big thing, isn't it? Because I guess the 6 cylinders are leaned over, aren't they?
Yes, they're leant over quite a long way.
Yeah.
So the actual length is quite spot. You think it'd be really short and loads of space at the front, but it's not with all the old packet.
Yeah, they do have a lot of tat hanging out the front of them, don't they?
Yeah, I wanted to put a much bigger fan in it, but there's just space was quite a bit of a problem. So.
You got 2 little ones on there.
There's a big one and a little one,
Yeah.
so hopefully that will be up to the job.
Well, stick it up in the air then. Let's have a look what you've done underneath. Well, what's going on under here then?
So under here, original subframe.
Yeah.
Original position, no spaces, nothing. Rack, all original position.
That's nice.
All the arms, everything's all original. I moved the engine mounts forward to here, basically
To clear the exhaust.
no space, yeah.
Yeah.
Same with this one. Just lasered some or CNC'd some brackets up for them, and that header's fairly standard, but all tucked in a little bit. No, it's probably,
There we go.
Yeah. This header. I had to alter basically the front tube and loop it the other side to get the column through, but it made it work.
Yeah. Just, there's only so much space in there, isn't there?
Yeah, and you've got, where the sump is, because you've got the lump here, the pickup here and here, you're a bit limited on what you can do. It has to go within reason in a certain place. But we've got it in this original tray.
Oh yeah, you had to do a little window in that.
Yeah, so that all goes back on.
Because these, they pick up on all the suspension points down there to brace everything, so
we've took
sort of need that.
We took a bit out of the middle where it's got like a duct in it originally for the cooling that cools something, so I took that, but that all still fits on. And the sump's a bit lower than this, but it goes, you can only do so much with it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cut the sump and lower the sump because then you lose.
No, I mean, it's bad enough putting a manual dipstick on one of these, isn't it? Never mind.
Oh. Yeah,
you
forget about that. Like,
it's just a guessing game.
You've got to put the dipstick in the back because the electric one doesn't work, and then sort of try and work that all out. Anti-roll bar,
standard,
original anti-roll bar, all in original mounts, original everything.
Oh, cool.
It clears the sump.
Nice.
The gearbox mount.
This car came to you, didn't it, with a fancy exhaust on it? Thinking
so
about
the
it.
rear section to here is titanium.
Yeah.
It's got like a real posh titanium exhaust. So basically what we've done, we've made this like Y section just to link into its original exhaust. So
sorry, what were you going to say about gearbox bracket?
E46 M3, I don't know if you need a torch.
Yeah, oh no, there you go, it's got it. E46 M3.
E46 M3 mount, and I made like an adapter, lasers, and adapter up to mount that, so that all fits nice and true.
Yeah.
The cooler, is it CEA or Cooler Works? Can't remember which shifter's in it now.
Yeah.
That's all linked in, so that all works all on the factory bushing and everything. Watch your head there, mate.
It's alright.
Make some new ones then, because they were rotten.
Like everybody else's, unless you bought new ones.
Yeah. So, it's tight. It really, I said to him, like, an LS would have been done weeks and weeks ago because there's so much more space.
I have the same power. I don't know.
Well,
people love it, don't they?
He wanted a BMW. I mean, these do sound incredible, and this into one exhaust will sound very, very, very nice.
I mean, Phil's does sound good.
Yeah, and you know, it's good. And we'll put a lightweight flywheel in it while it was out, so it will sound good, and it'll be good. It's just a big engine to work with. It's
fit. Wide, isn't it?
It's wide, it's deep, and there's some. You know, with Lan S, there must be 30 different sumps that you can pick.
Yeah.
There isn't with this. You know, you got what you got. But I'm quite happy, really, how it's. You know, if we had to alter the subframe and move something, then we would have done. You know, sometimes you have to. There's no choice.
Yeah, it's best to keep the steering where the steering is, though. I
mean, they've got the power steering lines all done, all the cooler lines, all these. I just put welded A and fittings onto the engine, all cooler and that. So hopefully, it should all be. I mean, it's almost done, bar the ECU.
Which are a bit back ordered at the moment, are they?
They're just a bit backed up, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, stuff's getting much harder to get at the moment. We're really struggling on waiting weeks and weeks for some stuff, and it makes it quite difficult. You know, trying to plan. You know, that Ultima waited, I think, 18 weeks for the supercharger for it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you waited 2 weeks for some brackets to hold the charge cooler thing on, but yeah.
It's a bit of a mission, but
you better tell the people why you've made this, because you wouldn't normally. And if anyone rings you, you're going to say no, aren't you?
Yeah, don't bother. I don't want to do another one. Well, I've ended up the guy. It's not why I did it. I'd already sort of half agreed to do it, which I don't know why I did actually. Must have got me in a good day when I wasn't being miserable. But he bought an E92, a white one, exactly the same as I had before, and I've sort of done a deal with him to have what's left off it.
Yeah, the remains of the car.
So I've got the rest of the E92 here, which I've bought off him. So I've now got an E92. Turn that off, right?
There we go.
Yeah. So I got an E92 M3 again, white, same as the one I had before, which I liked it. I've got a LT1 Corvette engine.
Not 1980s LT1.
Oh no. I think it's 2000. What year was it?
15, 16?
No, 17. I think.
Oh,
17,
brand new.
17. But it's the dry sump one.
Right.
So that's on the way from States. That's coming with. I'll put a cam in it in the intake, but it's proper dry sump. The Corvette one, so that'll be nice. I'm going to put that with an 8-speed in the E92.
8 HP again.
Yeah. Well, once the RX-8's done now, that's MOT that now and insured and taxed. I'm going to hopefully get that out the weekend. I've been so busy with all this other stuff. I just haven't had a chance to get around to doing my own stuff, unfortunately. So as long as that works okay and I'm happy with it, I've got a gearbox. I've got all the stuff ready to do the E92, and the Aston's going to be for sale.
Don't you? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I took it off road for winter, and with all the stuff going on, I've not put it back on, and there's too much going on with the Evo. I've just got too many cars about.
No, I mean, car tax adds up, doesn't it, these days?
Well, it's just a bit of everything, and I'm going to build the E92, so it's another project which I don't know what. I'm only doing it because it happened to come up. But I can get a bit of money out of the house, spend a bit of money on the house, and I've loved doing that and building. Now I'm like you, I like building them as much as driving.
Just like messing. Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't do this sort of stuff if we didn't like doing it, really.
No.
So that'll done. The RX-8 hopefully will be done. Maybe even get a couple of track days in soon.
I'd like to see you out again.
Yeah. I need to do it because I've just put it to the back of my mind, just sort of parked outside and left it, but it needs doing now. So hopefully we'll get the ECU for this maybe in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, and then get it dynoed and back to the guy.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. And then on to some others. So,
which is littering the place at the moment.
Well, I've got the Jeep that's the LT in, so that's had basically a restoration now, but that's running.
The Jaguar with an LT. Oh, LS.
So the Jaguar, that's an XGS with an LS3 in.
An Ultima with a supercharged.
Ultima with a supercharger.
LS something.
It's a steel block with rods, pistons, stuff like that.
A big supercharger now.
Yeah, he wanted a bit more because that's clearly what he needs. So
we should probably stop now because we're just going to spend about 3 hours, aren't we?
Back cars, yeah. Anyway, we just thought that, you know, guys like BMWs and stuff like that.
Oh, we like BMWs?
Yeah, and the real BMW, so I ain't got no lessons, so I haven't ruined it,
Yeah.
as you say. So, yeah. Cheers, guys, thanks for watching, and buy some stuff.
Let us know if Craig was enthusiastic enough in this video.
Yeah. That's as happy as I get.